I'm Callum Hobb, and here's a look at what we're following on this Thursday. Governor Gov Newsom announcing millions of dollars for new home key projects across the state. Nearly $70 million will be given to 6 California counties for housing units. State officials saying they're working with communities to mitigate homelessness and produce dignified housing across the state. This effort is part of the governor's $14 billion plan to create 55,000 new housing units in the coming years. Meanwhile, the governor announcing yesterday the appointment of a Bakersfield official as the Central California Regional Advisor. Linda Quinones Vaughn will now hold her position as the California office of the Small Business Advocate. She has held several other positions at various agencies, and she earned her master's degree from Cal State Bakersfield. Turning now to the updates on the Matthew Queen trial. Court proceedings postponed once again Wednesday. Queen was due back in court after a brief pause Tuesday because a juror replacement was needed. But about an hour after the trial was supposed to resume yesterday morning, Judge Charles Bramer told the jury they were dismissed and due back in the afternoon. That's when Queen was supposed to resume his testimony, but when Queen returned to court, he looked injured with a cut and bruising on his face. The judge once again postponed proceedings until this morning. And now let's switch gears and take a look at our weather forecast heading into our day. It's a little cooler out there, not cold, but cooler in comparison to those 80s we've seen throughout this past week. We're sticking in those low 70s for our high later today. Winds are picking up today as well. You'll notice some breezes in the valley, strong winds in our mountains, and especially in our deserts. There's actually a wind advisory in effect today for our deserts. The good news is that should calm down heading into tomorrow and this weekend, and we slowly warm back up. 80s over the weekend, mid-80s next week on Wednesday. As for our mountain communities, similar trends. Again, it's windy today and a little cooler in those 50s and 60s. But heading into this weekend, tomorrow through Monday, we're more in those mid to upper 60s and 70s. And then mid next week, we're seeing even slightly warmer temperatures. On Wednesday, we're in those mid 80s for Lake Isabella, mid 70s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park. That's a look at some of the stories we're following this morning. We'll have another update for you later today.